Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you all, my dear sisters? I hope you are all doing great. Well, today, inshallah, is going to be our last session in the revision upon the makharij or the articulation points of the Arabic letters. And this is going to be also our last session for the temporary pausing because inshallah we are going to start or to have our summer vacation, which will be for 1 month and a half or 2 months for August and September. Inshallah. We will be back, inshallah, in the middle of September or at the end of this month, of that month. Before we begin our last revision, I would like to give you some advices which are so important to be followed during our vacation so you will not forget. Well, Quran recitation, it's practice. It's a matter of practice. And do not forget how to practice. So to avoid this, I will advise you by certain things. Number one, every day, kindly, I need from you 10 minutes, to only 10 minutes for tajweed revision. 10 minutes. Number two, 10 minutes, you will listen to a qualified professional reciter. I do advise Dr. Ayman Swaid, number one, because of the technology nowadays in recording. عندنا الحصري عبد الباسط عبد الصمد الشناوي. Number three, 10 minutes, you're going to record to yourself what you did already listen to. So for example, you are going to listen for 10 minutes. It's much preferred that you will repeat after the sheikh. Yeah. For example, he recite part of an ayah and then he paused. So you will pause the recording and you will return after him and then continue the recording or the video and repeat after him. And then 10 minutes you will recite all this part together and record it. And another 5 minutes listen to yourself. Okay? Next day, you are going to do the same, but instead of recording to yourself, 5 minutes, you will recite the same part which you did listen to from the sheikh and put a mirror before your mouth and watch your mouth how it is moving. This is what I do advise you. And during this time, if you have a chance to recite before a teacher, kindly choose the qualified ones, and I'm sure they are all qualified, and pay attention to each instruction she will give it to you. Now let's start our today revision. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So, well, my dear sisters, what would we have today? What's remained? It's only two things or two articulation points. If you remember, there were 5, yes? Let's remember together. Number 1, it was the oral cavity of the jaw. Number 2, it was the tongue. And then 3, it was the lips. And then we have the nasal cavity. So, and the throat between 1 and 2. So, oral cavity الجوف, the throat الحلق, the tongue اللسان, the lips الشفتان, and the nasal cavity or الخيشوم. Today we have the last 2 articulation points, which are the lips and the nasal cavity. So, regarding the lips, my dear sister, from lips, we do articulate 4 letters. Only 4 letters. Not more, not less. They are the, fa, ba, meme, and the wow, and of course the dhamma, because dhamma is sharing the wow, the natural mad wow, its articulation point. This means that your lips supposed not to be moved in any way during the articulation points of any other letter. So do not move it with the ta. Do not move it with the qa, with the qaf. Do not move it with the wa. Do not circle it with the sad. All those are common mistakes, and they are very badly affecting the sound of the letter, because this circle movement, which is not supposed to have to be done, will give any letter a hint of dhamma. So the letters which are articulated from the lips, they are only 4: fa, ba, mim, and waw, and of course the dhamma. That's it. Let's start with the fa. The fa is articulated from the inside of the lower lip, the inside of the lower lip, with the taps of the upper 2 incisors. With the taps of the upper 2 incisors. So pay attention, my dear sisters. Say, only the taps of the upper 2 incisors, the 2 in the middle, only the taps of those, not the taps of all the upper teeth, with the inside of the lower lip. So I say F, F, F. Do not put it with the outer part of the lower lip, not F, not F. It's F, F. The inside of the lower lip, it is the part which you will not be able to see if you look to a mirror. Okay? Okay. So, F. Common mistakes we explained in the original video when we were explaining about the makharij, but I would like just to mention something. Do not kindly turn the fa into V, into the sound of the English V. The Arabic fa, it's more similar to the English F. Arabic fa and F both are voiceless. They have hams. And Arabic fa also is a loose letter, or harfun rakh. So both sound and breath are running. We have full in sound and breath. Both. F. Light letter. Do not move the tongue. Do not raise the back of the tongue. Do not move the epiglottis backward. Kindly. Fine? Fine. Let's go and see or watch the video how the fa is articulated.
F, 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 F.
You see it? F. The tip of the upper central incisor with the inside of the lower lip. I will repeat it.
F, 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 F.
Fine. F, F. Flow of sound and flow of air, because it has rakhawa and it has hams. And of course, light letter or harfun muraqqaq. Back of the tongue and the epiglottis is not moving backward. For the last time.
F, 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 F.
Always, I would like to thanks Allah for this gift, for those videos, and thanks our scholar, Dr. Ayman Swaid, because he is the one who had made this great book. Fine, fine. Let's go back to the next letter. Next letter, it is the wow. Okay. We did explain that we are following the school of thoughts, which is considered that the articulation point of the vowel, natural mad vowel, and the vowel with any short vowel, and the soft vowel or the vowel, and the short vowel dhamma, they are all sharing the same articulation point, which is circling the lips forward and raising the farthest part or the back of the tongue. Okay? So you are going to circle the lips. Circle it well, kindly. If you do not circle it well, it will affect the sound. It's ow. Circle the lips well. Leave a distance in between to allow the sound to go out through. Back of the tongue will be higher to a level, so not to reach that it will affect the sound to be heavy sound. Fine? Fine. Ow. Common mistakes. Some people, if you circle the lips more than it's needed, you will stress the sound. Ow, ow, ow. It's not correct. Ow, ow. This distance must be enough to allow the sound to go out from the mouth nicely, slowly, not to be compressed. Not to be compressed. Or another common mistake, ow, 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 not circle the lips enough, also is not correct. It will give hint of alif, and it's not correct. Ow, no. Ow, no. It's ow, ow, ow. Flow of sound. There is no flow of air. This letter is having rakhawa, but it's having jah. It's a voice letter. And of course, it's light. It's light. That's why we said when the back of the tongue will be raised, because this is the natural, or this is the articulation point of the makhraj. Do not raise it more than it's needed. Otherwise, you will turn it into a heavy sound. By the way, back of the tongue will be raised automatically. So do not pay attention for this. Pay attention to the circling of the lips. Regarding the natural mad, well, the makhraj or the articulation point, it will be the same plus the jawf. This is the only difference. Plus the jawf or the oral part. Fine, fine. In some nationalities, the people used to say, instead of ow, because in their mother tongue, they do not have words begin with letter Y. That's why it's a little bit difficult for them. It's just a hint I need you to know. Let's see the video.
أو أو أو
I will repeat it.
أو
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته سادة.
We are recording now, my dear sisters. Alaykum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So, kindly pay attention how the lips are circling and how the back of the tongue is raised. Repeat.
أو أو أو
Okay? Fine. Now, let's go to the next letter, which is letter Ba. Letter Ba is so nice and so kind letter. It's both ba and mim, they are articulated from the lips by closing the two lips together. Simple as that. By closing, sorry, the two lips together. I say ab, ab, ab. Fine, fine. And regarding the meme, it's also articulated by the same way, by closing the two lips. Same. By closing the two lips for the ba, and for the meme by closing the two lips together. But with meme, it's accompanied by ghunna or nasalization from the nasal cavity. This is the main difference. But both are articulated by closing the lips. That's why, my dear sisters, when we explain about the ikhfa shafawi, when the ba is following the meme, or when noon is followed by ba, so noon will be flipped into meme, and then we apply ikhfa to meme, ikhfa shafawi to meme with the ba. We said we close the lips. We never leave a gap in between, because this is the articulation point of the two letters of the ba and the meme. And if you remember, we said that we start the ikhfa shafawi. How we apply the ikhfa shafawi? The mouth is prepared. The mouth is prepared to pronounce the following letter. This is for any letter except for the ba. For meme with ba, we are going to close the lip and start pronunciation of meme, but with a complete ghunna. And then I started the pronunciation of ba, and then I open the lips to finish the articulation of ba. 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 Like min bad, min ba, min bad. So, ikhfa shafi. I start by closing the two lips because both are articulated the same way. I start by closing the two lips, but with a complete ghunna, and then I start the pronunciation of ba. The lips are still closed, and then I open the lips, the two lips, or the two lips are part of, to finish the articulation of ba. Okay. Let's go to the figures. We'll watch the ba first.
أب أب أب
I will repeat.
أب أب أب.
So the articulation point is closed, and the sound was blocked behind the articulation point because it was closed. And then I open it suddenly with a degree of force to allow the sound, which was blocked behind, to go out with a degree of force which will cause qalqala to be happen. Ab, ab, ab. Do not ab. Just close and then leave. Close the two lips and then they be opened. Close and leave. Close and leave. Ab, ab. I will repeat for the last time.
أب أب.
See, here it's closed. And then opened with qalqala.
أب.
Fine? Fine. Well, see, now letter meme. Meme the same, closing the two lips, but it's accompanied by ghunna. Look here, the articulation point is closed from here. With that, it's open after this. But here it will remain closed until I finish the pronunciation of meme. So the sound's coming this way. And then he found that the exit is closed. So it will go out through the nasal cavity. That's why the meme is having ghunna. That's why the meme, when we articulate the meme, there are two parts are working. It is the lips and the nasal cavity. And noon, if you remember, also there were two organs, the tongue and the nasal cavity. That's why the ghunna or the nasalization, it's a part of the pronunciation of the letters meme and noon. Meme and noon. And this is going to be our next articulation point. So I will not talk about this too much now. It will be our next articulation point. I will repeat.
أم أم أم.
Fine. Now we will move to the last articulation point, which is the nasal cavity. Nasal cavity or the nasalization or al-ghunna. What is the nasalization or what is the ghunna? The ghunna, it is a sound emitted from al-khayshum or the nasal cavity, this part, which accompany the noon and meme in all their cases, except that if length differs according to their status, which will be discussed later. This is we discussed already. So the ghunna or the nasalization is produced from the nasal cavity. It's produced from the nasal cavity with noon and meme. Noon, tongue, and nasal cavity, as you see. Meme, lips, and nasal cavity. You will be never able to pronounce noon or meme without the nasal cavity. The nasalization or the ghunna, it's part from the pronunciation of noon and meme. The difference that it in its time, its duration, which is differs according to the case. If you remember, we said that there are there are 4 degrees: most complete, complete, incomplete, and most incomplete. Most complete is when the noon or meme are having shadda or stress and in idgham, in merging. Complete ghunna, it's a little bit less in time. Will be when we it will be when we apply ikhfa. And then the third, it is the incomplete ghunna when the noon and meme are having sukoon. The fourth and the last time, it's when the noon or meme are having any short vowel. This is the most incomplete ghunna. This is the difference in the duration of ghunna, but always they will have ghunna, always, in any case. If they are clear, if they are merged, if the noon will be flipped into meme, in flipping and ikhfa, in all the cases, they have ghunna. Difference, it's in the time. It's time in the duration for how long. Most complete, it is the highest. Most incomplete, it is the lowest of the list. Okay? Let's go to the videos to see. We'll see the noon and how the nasal is articulated. Okay? You see? Here, the exit is closed. The articulation point is closing the way for the sound. So the sound will go back and go through the nasal cavity, producing the ghunna. This is for noon. And that's why if I will close my nose, the sound will be unaudible. And okay, for that time. We'll see now the meme.
am, am,
You see, the same. The exit or the articulation point is closed, but here it is a lapse. So the sound will go back and go out through the nasal cavity, producing the ghunna or the nasalization. The same. If I close my nose, the sound will be unaudible. Up, up, up.
am,
Okay. Well, by this way, we have ended our revision for today. I hope it was not difficult. May Allah be with you. Meet, inshallah, with you at the end, by the end of September, or maybe in the middle of September. We will see, inshallah. Anyway, enjoy your summer vacation and do not forget your homeworks. For my advice is for you, which I did say at the beginning of this video. May Allah be with you. May Allah bless you. May Allah protect you. Meet you, inshallah. Then see you. في أمان الله. In Allah's safety. السلام عليكم ورحمته وبركاته.